Yes, my family, mona kusha na kabo. Indeed, God the help without the help himself. Of course, we Sierra Leoneans will get for understand when they say when we help ourselves, God said the help way. Of course, just like the topic I don't put, I get 3 topics that why they can't talk about today. The one but the election dates we neck don't pull na do, and of course we'll get the CREOL descendants with city mayor, the 250 years celebration they do for with FREETOWN city, and we get the KOYA election with around the corner we get for take place on the 26th. All I need to get for talk about that. But before that, Lord, enjoy salon music, patriotic music, advice music, you know, for all with the Sierra Leoneans, because this program, Salon of Food, na a awareness program, na a sensation program, na a program where they for motivate Sierra Leoneans them and wake up the sleeping inborn intelligence. So on that note, Lord, you enjoy with patriotic music the while we will share, we will help also for share, and they get a nice with yourself, you know. This music is too sweet. The message now like by the music. They allow the help for share. Of course, it not cost you nothing if you share. It not cost you nothing. They don't get for take by megabytes or gigabytes, or you with you with yourself. Nothing. Now free, gratis. Of course, I don't get for time for let we go before. They don't give you day 2, the 24 next year, July and June. Sorry, Salon they heading to the polling station. Indeed, now we get for April safe now. Next don't pull dates now. Do say next year June 24. We for go vote whether for take Mama Salon to the next level, or we vote for whether they take Mama Salon to the backward level. So a left to it. Just like how the music go the help whether the helping safe. So make we enjoy the music. Of course, Saloma no forgets very interesting program there today on the SLD TV. Indeed, me family, Salon don't left now we are. Now we get for try for make it go before. As the Kaba they be don't talk From origin, they don't talk this word. We left tribalism, we left nepotism. Imagine the year where the Kabas sing this music. See, we left tribalism. Not to say that we give the one way about tribalism na Salon. But already with the cover out black kids, Salon people are not tribalistic, we intermarried. All them talk them day just for cover close to the team. But the Kabas they don't sing this music years back. Maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago. Yeah, of course, maybe passive. 20 to 25 years ago, they don't sing all the things that with the unbox Salon. Said Salon don't left now we am. Now we get for try for make it go before. So, on that note, my family, I repeat this music back for the benefit of each and every loving Sierra Leonean, patriotic Sierra Leonean, for make we understand who safe now. Yeah. Of course, now this is the biggest problem not in a Salon. Power struggle don't overcome with all. The year we Kabas they sing this music now then 20, 25 to 30 years. But still we get a problem of this power struggle, tribalism, nepotism, just like how the Kabas they put some per music years back. That is still the affect you. No will get rid of them up to now. For us see Salon people they just talk no more say any other talk without them not say hey Salon na social tribalism na this is gone regionalism all them things they play inside Salon right now. But until the Kabas they be don advise 3 years back and now still they feel the pain. I think say the date wey they don pull then now we just get for sit down and decide of one continue with the same cry when it comes to tribalism, nepotism, all that in the for make we as Sierra Leoneans able to understand the business. Indeed, we need for help yourself. Personally, for car help we again. Now we need for help yourself. Let it go. The Kabade say, make we drive away tribalism now and forget about nepotism now. So, this now a long time advice I don't give you, but still with the cry for identity analysis alone. What happen? Yes, my family. Indeed, salon don't left now we are. Now we just get for try for make it go before. And this is a good advice for we all because we Sierra Leoneans we need them. And indeed, this advice not to today, not to 1 year, not to 2 years. Maybe this music, they tell the Kabaz and Pula, maybe don't take now then 25 years to 30 years. But yet still, we still the cry of the same problem. Tribalism, nepotism, all in cry than I didn't salon. They don't go to meet tribalism and na regionalism politics now they don't carry it, all that here the cry politicians they cry of regionalism politics while the civilian them they cry of tribalism treatments in the country. So my family, as we all don't see now, neck don't pull dates, say we need for go decide. All salon people need for decide who there for lead them the next election, and they don't pull dates. The dates now June 24 next year 2023. They say the election they take place next don't pull out what they today. They don't make press conference, press release, all the press they all don't happen. Say we need for make this election. And this election I don't count desperacy because you don't see how people they don't get about when you be the talk say when you not treat the people well, when you treat the people fine, if you say here need the come, here they pass, here they done. And power that's where the left person a road. Power that's where they left, no matter how they did, you must commodity one day. Now make you far within that power, utilize it well. Try for make you people happy with you, try for make you people feel comfortable with you. But because you get power, you don't say, hey, yeah, na pastor die. They again, the silent majority of Sierra Leoneans now don't know, say, yes, this thing, now we self don't can get voice. Now the politicians they need you, and now they can't to win. For 4 years, they lock them inside. Nobody no get right for talk, freedom of expression, freedom of your bank not to aid, freedom of your chest not to bank, freedom of your mouth not to remove, all the freedom in the old lamp and people them. So my family now we neck don't pull this date. We don't read the forum, the people they don't they smile, they don't they laugh, people they don't they happy. Say yes, now they can get your own freedom for talk. Because all the freedoms them during that 4 years, they don't hold on at the hand them at the mouth them. And I no talk na beats, and I no talk na arrest, and I no talk na lock up. But cool people they like say na cell, they na tight corner because they feel say they get that freedom of speech or freedom of expression of freedom of head no to bank, freedom of chest no to bank, wetin dey na chest na for blow mind. Dem be fit see dem get am, dem be fit say na normal thing na salon, but e no be normal, you know. So now NEC don pull this date, and the date my family na June 24, 2023. Na in this election dey take place, and they go start for do registration inside this year, September to October. Na they go start for do election for the one who get for go vote. Why they say registration for the one who get for vote. So una for the prepare now. If una want changes, if una want continuity, una for the prepare now. Say yes, June I need for go exercise me democratic rights. I need for go exercise me citizenship rights, especially na salon, because June 24, 2023 na the term they don put date say election for take place, presidential election, parliamentary, all kind of election now, everything dey come dey happen. So the salon people are now till don dey smile because his press statement, his press release don comot. So my family right now, people are dey way happy. Some people are dey way not happy, of course, you know. But this now like wetin will be the advice before all they make them talk show they are. We say, gentlemen, una listing. Power no dey last. Power no so true dey last. Position of trust no so true dey last. When e dey there, you get for treat the people fine. When e dey there, no make bangbati by the people because this na people give you mandates. Na people employ you. The people wey employ you, when you work bad, the people want talk, you hold like you beat am. When the people want talk, you hold them, you lock them. When the people want talk, they kill some yanda, so they go put in a tight place, tabana. Now they don't put dates, so now they can begin seeing now all the plastic smile, or they can begin seeing now all the crocodile smile, or they can see all the hypocrisy. You know, after 4 years, you know, one thing about with politicians, they need for no sin. Salon people are not full. Now, he make a come up with this program. Salon are not full under SLD TV. They know this world right now. Now, bottle wall, now wall of technology. Things and day, bad things and the way they happen. People they keep and they archive them. Now they can begin pull them for record people their memory. Say, hey, when I look on, then people are where they can't talk to now. So 4 good years now, so they be the treat to now. And these are the bad archaic politics within a salon. I don't know if you have not to all Africa, but salon in general. Now in the day, they prefer for suffer the people there for 4 good years. 1 year to election, I tell you, they can begin make now put money in a do, begin they do this, begin they do that, like say na good intention. You know, just like what me primary school teacher be they say, you cannot fatten your pig on the market day. Not so the day where you want sell your hog. Now in you go feed and I get all kind of nutrition, all kind of food, yam, boku food. If you say if for big daddy day, for let's sell and let's get the price we want. No. For more get an eye for don the feeder, for don the nurse am. If you want the price for them. But now this with politicians they lack of. Now they can see, they can give you to money under this, you to money that, this they can 40 youth man they can get to Okada. Then 30 youth man they can get this, woman they can get market money, and this they can get loan. The imam say they can feed them, the pastor they can do this. After 4 years, they don't suffer the people until they don't thief the country money. 1 year to election and they begin pull their money and they save for campaign. You know the fee say salon people are full. Salon people are not full. Salon people are just patient. Now people are way patient. Now the main thing inside salon. When salon man silence, it become more dangerous. And that freedom will not be given them for let them talk. That freedom will not be given them for let them exercise. Waiting then at the arts, waiting then at the aid not to bank. That freedom will not give them. Now salon people they don't begin to talk now say with they can't show them with true color. And this is not bad in governance system. Not ever take your citizens for granted. Not ever take your citizens for granted. now the date don comot, and this date don comot. Beaucoup people dey jubilate right now. Beaucoup people dey don see yes, now the same people wey be dey maltreat them, na they need them now. So dem sef now they can show say una dey count una million, una count am. Una dey count things right now say for can fool the people dem, una count am. The people dem go collect am because na salon money, na salon property. You count with 100 Okada bikes dem, say because of election they go give them, wey during the 4 years wey people dey suffer, not give them. If it's not that thing, they go give them. Well, the people dem go say alhamdulillah, this na we labor dey be thief, they carry am go. Now they don't decide for can give it, but this give wey they give it, they not missing about they can buy me votes. You know, they go collect am, they vote who that one vote, because vote na secret. Possible don't you can't say last year who that vote for this or that. No, we don't collect wetin for collect. We go na that polling booth today for go vote. Now you one day who that put for na you and God one go no, unless you can't talk Canada. So my family, wetin be the advice you now? Una the salon people, the majority we don't suffer. There, una get a choice, una get a dignity for preserve, una get what you say changes for do. So this na a big opportunity right now because the neck don't pull date, and this date we need for take as serious. They go start for do registration, voters registration. They go start for do am on September this year, September till to October. So una begin ready una self, una begin prepare una self for go register, because that voters registration card na get for use for go vote. So now una begin for prepare una self, una begin for organize una self in couscous number, in sansan number, because the election dey around the corner. September till October, the registration for election na that period they take, and the election itself na next year, June 24. Na in salon they go decide, Sierra Leoneans they go decide who that for lead them. So me family, on that note, I want to tell you na plenty thank you. And as we don't understand ourselves, see June 24 na in an election day. So salon man full under SLE TV, they go to the next topic. We na for tell we city mayor, we hard work in city mayor, we na Akisoya, plenty thank you with the CREOL descendants them. We show we how salon look like. The 230 years celebration of FREETOWN, the CREOL's descendants, they really show we how salon look like. But beaucoup people are not able to understand, or maybe they not able to understand what they see. But that particular occasion, they showcase the real salon itself, how salon look like. Now, in exactly the CREOL they celebrate. My family, before I go further, I would like to play a video for make we all see how the city mayor and the CREOL descendants they celebrate the 230 years FREETOWN own, the year where FREETOWN don old, for more than count the CREOL them. Who then give them that portion there, who they name am FREETOWN, say na una dey, una don free. For more than give that place say FREETOWN, they know exactly how salon look like and how salon for day. So the CREOLs them, the 250 years celebration wey dem do so na FREETOWN, they don help the country. For who that get eye make you see, who that get understanding make you understand, because na im make really the CREOLs them they celebrate this year, and that particular celebration they speak a lot. But I no go able understand unless I can begin break out for na small, because na im make this program dey for book everything by bit for make we get a clear understanding. especially that particular program day, wey na the celebration of the 230 years for Freetown. So my family do una watch this video, then from there we will continue the analysis.
My name is Chief Matthew Young. I'm the Mandate Tribal Head Western Area, and I'm also the Secretary General Council of Tribal Heads. Where today is the celebration of the 230 years of the arrival of the first batch of slaves in Sierra Leone.
Dr. Joseph Samse, former Minister of Agriculture, Forestry and Food Security of Sierra Leone. Very eventful day, full of a lot of various culture from all the tribes in Freetown, about 17 they say. All have come to display their dressing, their music, their dancing, all of it.
Waltina Cummings, the recently elected president of CREOL Descendants Union Freetown. So there's a lot of love and togetherness in the air, and I just hope it will continue so, because as people of Sierra Leone, we really now people there where we lack we safe and we lack we country. So I just believe this celebration is a celebration of unity, it's a celebration of love, it's a celebration for we are all one people and we're here for one purpose.
Tribes are together, and there is no tribalism at all. There is that cohesiveness.
Event for today, a very historical event. Remember the time where Salon be day, Freetown be day, now then kind of be happen at the country. All the ethnic groups there, all the tribes in Sierra Leone, then they bring them people in, then they come march around the Freetown. So now very historical event, and I'm happy for today. Why I see a member of the past, you see. So we tell them all thank you.
People have really entered into the spirit of celebrating our traditions, our music, and our culture as we walk through the streets of Freetown. We started right here at the City Hall. We walked along Wallace Johnson Street, up Walpole Street. At that point, I was seriously thinking, are we going to be able to make the whole route? Because it was hot, but the energy was fantastic. All that mattered was that we were all together, having a fantastic time, demonstrating the unity, the beauty there is in unity, the beauty there is in diversity, and our ability to collectively enjoy our city. And as we are looking forward with this theme, City of Freedom, City of Hope, to demonstrate in a really tangible way, you know, how energizing and how exciting it is when we all walk together, and literally walk together. I've got sore feet, but I'm really happy.
Yes, my family, of course, we don't see the celebration I go, and we do a various speakers from the tribal heads from the ethnic group the heads them, and we even hear from the Freetown City Mayor himself. So this particular celebration, me go personally tell the city mayor plenty thank you for showcase how salon be look like, for showcase how salon be look like and how salon for look like. Indeed, this are the true nature of unity, just like how one of the tribal essence talker say, this na the true nature of unity. For make the city mayor, the CREOL descendants, then gather all the ethnic groups na the country, the tribes them, come out in Freetown, parade with them around the city. This na a big wake up call for each and every Sierra Leonean where they think otherwise. If the CREOL them able put all the other tribes in there na one place without no alala, no boss, no sonko, no point finger, me I dey clap for them, to be honest. Especially the city mayor, a really try. Salon na so salon be look like, and na so salon for look like. We go like through. But this particular days now we don dey so na salon, the point finger na in don boku, the tribal talk there na they don boku. We don't know how this thing dey happen, but the reality is it dey happen daily. People dey without the social media, of course. Every day people dey complain of tribalism na salon. Every day people dey complain of nepotism. You know, they complain of resentment na the country. Big people them, people holding at the ground, also they do the same thing. But wetin the CREOLs them do so, the city mayor, for celebrate your nation capital city Freetown, the nation administrative city Freetown, the nation commercial city Freetown, for count all the ethnic groups in the country, put in there without no boss. Well, them people are they really map up, they really do them. If any other mayor or any other minister tram, you know, say alala will come on, I talk yeah, tribal ladies say that, but the CREOLs them, I don't know which mechanism what they do or what they use, but it really send a clear picture. It really revive the history of salon. For see how salon be look like, how Sierra Leoneans them be unite, be there to one. You know, all they be enjoy, all man they enjoy himself. We will not be get any what you call tribal thinking or tribal thoughts. Me, I not we go left to a bona salon, I don't ever know about tribalism. Now we I come oversee, we will begin the agree, the way some politicians they talk, the way people who own government offices they talk, the way people who own position of trust they talk, they really feel say yes, something don't go wrong. Now everybody wants for let in tribe, they na the presidency, everybody want for let tribe, they na the important position in the country, because you don't see if you na your own tribe man dey, you will able make them up. If you tribe man not dey, na sufferness. This idea don't engulf each and every Sierra Leonean as them na salon today. These are facts that they talk. Every Sierra Leonean, every tribe right in a salon, one for let in tribal man be na big position. Say na in tribe that then na the president, or na the tribe na the vice president, or na the tribe the defense. You know, we don't conscious about this with tribe so much that we no able focus by any other development thing again. All what we dey focus now for make me tribe lead salon, make me tribe be president and salon. This mentality e don hold we to ransom. So any other tribe now wey dey either they sabotage am or they hold itself another thing. This is not get for help mama salon. Waiting the CREOL and do so. If we don't be a wake up call for we in terms of unity. And before we be no say the religious council now they take care of each and every Sierra Leonean religious activity or Sierra Leone religious activities. When they come by fasting or praying for the country, praying for the president in terms of inauguration, in terms of independence, the religious council them and they be gets that which is there for send people them for go do am. Exactly how the CREOLs them do am for that prayer time, for pray for the FREETOWN we don't take 230 years. That the ceremony they will be do on Friday because I watch them and follow the city mayor live. And you find out see that was so unique that when the religious council gets that responsibility there for take care of that kind of program and then at the country, they do am well, in the structure well, and respect and decency dey inside. No politics attached. But from when they try for dissolve the religious council or supersede them or overshadow them by creating a political party, imam or pastor, now the whole thing go wrong. Now the whole thing go wrong. Na salon. This thing a fact we get for talker. The whole thing go wrong. Now small boboni dey afraid for course SLPP imam, small boboni afraid for course APC imam, small boboni afraid for course SLPP pastor, small boboni afraid for course APC pastor. Each and every political party will get imam and pastor. Hence politics do a chat. Nobody they need for course them again. Before the people, the man of God them, the imams them, pastors them, you know, the preachers them, they respect them. You know, they respect them after God, after mama or papa them, not them. They respect them so much that we afraid for ake, we afraid for swear. But now, hence they don't join politics. And get they say self that they don't make this thing not get respect again. You just go to the room or go give yourself say me that SLPP imam or APC imam or go stand for that position there. Imam na imam, pastor na pastor. But for they go contest per election say me na SLPP imam, I want be the SLPP imam. The other imam self come on, the other imam self come on, 2-3 imam then come on. They must choose one, and that one they choose is based on the party ideology way by, not to on the religion way no, not to the religion itself way is no, or the Quran way no, or the Bible way no. No, it is based on how the party in ideology is able to sell them out through the religion. And that particular idea, the way they use that party ideology for selling through religion by preaching at the mosques them, churches them, now they lost respect. Because when see people say, SLPP man, we dey let come out. You know, they want so much waiting they can't talk. Always they can't say about SLPP. We don't say SLPP they pass off for people them. So that's saying in the cause there, which is them day. We make today they not value the religious people in the country, especially the imams them, sheikh them, pastors them, you name them. They not value them because they don't go through the selfish politics. And politics we all know as the define and as salon say na dirty game. We no one believe because I may believe say politics na a clean game way for be, for get a clean mind and clean job for do for elevate your country and your country people them. So na enemy feel say politics for the, but inside salon the vast majority believe say politics na dirty game. So the politicians then say don't say that dirty game dey the dirty no more na all side. Politicians dey dirty and the people dey dirty and so all side right now inside salon politics, the institution dey all don dirty. So me family this particular celebration wey the city mayor put on with the CREOL descendants for celebrate Freetown in 230 years, it really send a good message to Sierra Leoneans them. Say when there is unity, there is happiness, there is joy. And when there is happiness and joy, there is development. Together we go able to do them. But the climate of Sierra Leone politics right now, a rough and dirty, the climate of Sierra Leone politics, because all man want power. All man wants power. And the power right now, that only one person just get forget her. So I no go pray God say let that thing happen, no. But we know say this election they get for count tension, and if care is not taken, but cool people they get for lost their life because it not get for easy. So I believe say the politicians them now the right now need for come to one try for create a civilized election, try for make a civilized election for make one drop of blood or one life of Salon person not lost by election. Election are a right for let you choose whether you feel say if for lead you, but not to the politicians or the party the right for go threaten somebody say if you not can vote for party A or party B, will they beat you, will they kill you, will they expel you. Then in an uncivilized messages that the politicians they use. Salon they part of the global decent politics, but with politicians them they do them back. The one who they play the politics right now, they do that global decency politics from that particular world stage here to the back, because there is no way where you go preach regionalism in terms of politics. You don't get your manifesto, you don't get your agenda. You no need for tell the people that say party A no go can ever make na party B na go make na. You don't get the agenda before they can have power. You didn't have power. You do your job, let the people see, and the people that they get for comfortable say, hey, this real person don't can make ya. That will be the day you don't can make ya. But you don't make it. They go tell the people that say, them people there, they don't go ever can make ya. Now we no more go make ya. But you don't do nothing. The people that way they talk about, they don't do something what the people are happy for. So I don't feel say that kind of politics and that kind of message and they try to help the situation. That in a regional politics. Because each and every political party gets their agenda. They get a manifesto. Play your politics with your manifesto, play on with your agenda where you set. Send this agenda and manifesto, remind the people of what you don't do. You understand? Now so this politics will play. But just because out of greed, out of naive, they decide for left the manifesto there, or they don't use, or the agenda, now they go so low in terms of, for brainwashing people for say, hey, this now, they don't come per regional. And most of the people who they play their politics here, they don't live in the West. Some of them, they don't live in the West for 1 or 2 decades. And don't know what's the main problem, what's the main cause. When they come out and go Africa, they bring the return, especially like Salon. Because any person who do the right 5 senses, I don't present agenda or not say me working experience, I don't present am. They don't take this job, they don't give me. I don't do 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year now. I go meet the same people who I say I dey work for or why they work for. I can't tell they say that other person I no employ am, that person no get for can make, that person no can make na, you no get for work here. That person will not like una. But me, na me go make here. But you don't dey there, they don't give you 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. You still dey back up. If you be don't work, you don't need for talk the inside. Who say don't make, you need talk. You need talk now. You work, then they talk for you. You work, then they talk for you. Not to for say you get for can't tell people party A not get for can make here when I support wielding a power. Things need to work so. In civilized and decent politics, it need to work so. And not see alone not civilized, but the politician is still munku. And the hard part of it, most of the politicians how they make this munku business. They don't live in England, Canada, Europe now. Waiting at the problem, waiting really wrong. For seeing at the sun, waiting at salon, then it change in frame. It's sad. Make with politicians at the beginning they know say people in the way they evaluate them, way they analyze them. Of course, they need them. They need them. Some of the politicians there, they need them, they forget. And I make this program this Salomanofu. Salomanofu is a program where they come for wake up the sleeping inborn intelligence of Sierra Leoneans globally. And this natural they can do now frequently because they don't the camp for create awareness, for create that sensitization to the Sierra Leoneans, for make them know say na so developed countries they work, na so developed nations they work, na so decent democracy they work. You work, you get your agenda, you get your manifesto, campaign with them. If you know say you manifesto belong set, you don't work with them, campaign with them. Not to need for go begin to tell A or B say this is they can make here, and this now we know what they make here, and for support we this now the same division. Then it's try for carry it. Right now, we dey perfect now, we dey make inroad na the northwest, the southeast, that we dey for. I not ever see them Kabunko politics there. So the people that are there in the southeast, according to most of the statements of the go around the social media, then by force, they elect una or they not elect una, they for vote for una. The people that not get choice. When people in the southeast, they don't what he said, nobody not get mind what he said, that we dey for. Now they make inroad at the northwest. Let me say what see most of the people they talk. All man vote for all man vote for your own policy. Southeast vote for SLPP, Northwest vote for APC. We will get winner. You know, then division message there, we need for the come out with them and begin to sensitize people. Not to everybody within our southeast comfortable with the whole system where the SLPP depart. Not to everybody who will be there at the northwest be comfortable with the APC whole system where they be depart. So the thing is, in a civilized and decent world, people need forget choice that make them say election. Go elect who that you believe, who that you like, or who that you know say na in go able to change your life or make the country better. If this talk that would go around southeast, all man are SLPP, and now would they make anyone at the northwest, so no need what you say again. This na regional politics na the preach. Any style regional politics they go up, tribalism get for spring inside. Tribalism go enter inside, because if we the message wey dey go on the social media, how the SLPP don prepare the southeast, and na nobody, of course the last election we see am Kanu Nkela one vote e no get but all wey im run im mates comot at the southeast. The man even ask say, "Bo, my family sef nobody no vote for me, my wife, my pikin dem no vote for me." You know that particular mentality, that regionalism politics wey people dey preach, e bad, e no get for help Mama Salone. Na im make dem kind division and the way the preacher you get that power, they dey na power. You need to ever able do nothing because the people dem they no get choice. They want exercise their rights, but they no get that choice. They, even though na the rights, but they no give them that choice. They say for make their vote so that they want vote. But me believe say the explosion of this world with the technology, I believe say that particular mentality there, you go get maybe some people them, but some people them they will go say no, I know me rights. Who that one vote for, now they go vote for. And some people them they follow the votes. They vote so they vote, so they follow them. They secure them. Say yes, I want me vote. Make them know say yes, me vote counts. And then kind awareness program now we need for spread them across the globe because we need really for expose certain things that will go on. We're not decent for salon democracy. We're not decent for salon at all because this are the 21st century they pursue, and yet still salon will lag behind in terms of election civilization. Enough for be so. Enough for ever be so. So una we get that mentality. Say Southeast, no other parties other than will vote for they. Na only SLPP. Una sleep, una wake up and then sleep and then dream in the day. Una they just expose yourself in terms of primitiveness. Una they expose yourself in terms of primitiveness, in terms of archaic politics. The politics we only right now, na digital. So for less you know they get confidence say, Southeast, all na SLPP. Now the only thing you do, they go create confusion, or they go set fire the Northwest. For let we get votes and then we complete. Anything we not get by merit, you need to ever enjoy. Anything we not get with the desire of the people, the willingness of the people, you need to ever succeed. Now, in me could see 4 years, nothing will not see in a salon. Nothing. No. Compared to the manifesto, the agenda, the big shots them, the Boku talk, the Sabi all thing, the educationists them, the experts them, the expatriates them, all the people that are by themselves of the visit salon for don't beat UK. But who side? Guinea itself for the paramilitary rule. The standard of living, it pass along far away. Far away. So we don't really know what's the problem. We need to identify the problem in the day and solve them problem in the day. The country not a Munku country. Now the politician in Munku. So a fine way to we don't see so how the CREOLs them, which was FREETOWN City Mayor, what did they teach me indirectly, because that's in the way they do so. Now indirect teaching they do so. And when they talk no more, the CREOLs them play a very vital role towards Mama Salone in development one. When the CREOLs them within the Ministry of Education, Salone do best, Salone do well, Salone do more than well per education. And they tell you they on the anthem of Africa or the anthem of West Africa, salon do extremely well per education. When the creoles them be dey na the Ministry of Education. When the creoles them be dey na the Ministry of Lands, we no be get the land problem there, because everything be documented, everything be dey by paper, everything be dey by signature. They allow they how the issue now, and because we own country people them don't enter inside the business. So they see now policy they come up pumpo for bow, they cancel land and Freetown wey in your lineage not connecting a Freetown. They cancel land they left both. Because why? Maybe in family na the Minister of Lands, na country, in cousin, in sister, in man. All them connection in there. Na it makes salon get land trouble so. We come we go na the Ministry of Transport and Communication. They tell the creator within a transport. Things every day, discipline. Transportation not be scarce to this skyway. Accidents there not be beaucoup. Accidents there not rampart like this skyway now. Because when the creator be in a transport, they make sure say most of the road safety them, they put them in place, and that's when they be the work. But now, some driver don't know what's a speed limit. You don't know what's a roadside. You know what's a the signboard themselves. They just the one fifty fata Okada then they under they overtake Monska, keke they overtake truck. Any small blunder, 1-2 life don't go. This will happen daily because the one that will know the system will not allow them for let them teach you the system, let you self understand the system and work with the system. But I believe say we not too late it. We still not too late it if we want a better mama salon. Like certain position in a salon, we need for GAM to the creoles them. Most of them position in there, and then we give them, we watch them, how they do things, and how they put a system in place, and how the system work. So we go to take an implement and other ministries them. But if we can't left them only the mayor, and the creoles they don't get. Most of the other ministries they are so country. When you go to office, if na tribe man dey you go make you that person wey dey know say na complete tribe, you know me tribal person, and they don't begin to speak the mama language. But the term wey dem create them be dey na most of their offices dem dey. Either you speak Creole or you speak English. When you notice say the local person they can interpret for you. They work the system accordingly. They tell you the system, how the system they operate. They make the system fairly for every Sierra Leonean. But for more begin take them, create them out of their ministry then they. And salon begin work with foot. Now look the education, how they go. Look the transportation, the rampart accidents. This is sad. Waiting the creoles they do so, they don't help we for what we recall as Sierra Leoneans them in terms of unity. They don't help we for what we take we self back to factory reset. For reset the salon mentality, the thinking, the way of doing things. And this independence wey dey block for so. Hey, salon not first for independent. Salon not do this. They create them. They secure salon independent. 85% they create them and they do the ground floor, the working floor. But their history then they no go teach you now Now, of course, we say don't be teacher, but na two will be the follow na the library them, because me I be registered member na the Sierra Leone library, but books and there for that. Then Wilberforce, one of the people that will pioneer for let Salone get independent, peaceful independence, compared to other countries they already shed blood, kill this, fight that, this and that. But Salone will get to independence peaceful. Yes, the creoles them they work that particular modalities they, but because of the tribal egos, we just don't can't overshadow everything. We make like say we know it all, we will know nothing. These are the honest truth. Then we compare the creole, the offices all they be all by then. We compare now with country people and now we don't need at them position of trust and they how they mess up thing they don't do. Because now they just give people in position because of party card holder, because of same surname, same tribe, same region, same religion. All that and they don't mix now pass alone when they want to give position. This is sad, not so by qualification again. Sad is job and as I don't need qualification, and then job then they na job that will require ethics also, but you know they look to them again at all. Salone they look to job ethics, they look to experience, they look to qualification. They just go take post out of the blues. Hey, this might get paid cheaper, this is might get paid cheaper than the party or you practical, no nada, no nix. The guys you don't show the thief and before and back. At the end of the day, you say that man corrupt because he don't know the system. The creoles them will know the system. We fight for pull them because if we say we are the engineers them, we not for can allow somebody we come for can team up on top way. Now this alone working fruits. By taking the creoles out of the job, we put two country people in there. Now also Salone dey. Nothing not the way Salone they make much for. Nothing not the way Salone they make much for. In terms of food security, medical, education, you name them. Nothing not the way Salone they make much for right now. Because we don't know the system, we just go grab the system. We feel say we sabi, we feel say hey, creole enough for can take this position. You know, this is sad. Now Emeka Gladi, the 230 years where the city mayor and the creole descendants celebrate. So we now a big slap to read the indigenous of Sierra Leoneans. Read the Sierra Leoneans, the indigenous one them. A big slap. With the boss say, na ya born, na ya them plan to neighbor. The Creole don't show me what they able to do. And they not able to carry with all that 17 tribes, that 17 ethnic groups under one umbrella. And they not more able to do it. Very common peaceful. When you know talking on social media, when you know this, say they give that down, pass that day, or they give this pass that. If any other mayor or any other resident minister do am for celebrate, for example, Makeni, Bo and Kenema or Kalau, you name them, almost every tribal sentiment talk them. Hey, the men didn't give this, hey, the TV didn't give that, hey, the local then this and a minority segregated, this is they not call them. But as it takes to bagger, Salone, we'll get bagger them. Me, I don't know the time that they say again, if they exist. But the Creole, they count say all na do. They count with all the tribe they na do. Can you imagine? My family, I think I don't exhaust 1 hour. So the next topic I will count on tomorrow. The KOYA election. The KOYA election, na tomorrow we'll talk about them. Because that one day, na the corner right now. Na the 26th in they take place. We don't see SA people, they don't go with Okada then, they say for chief them. You know, the card they say you cannot fatten your pig on the market today. Then chief them been only for 4 years, you don't go to Okada. Now you want go to Okada for them. And na the blessing of the people them back. Now the money. So if the SA people don't decide for the pool, the money they don't thief, they go give the chief them back. In fact, alhamdulillah, then they will laugh. Let them know ignore home. I need advice any KOYA policy for ignore any theater where SA people they go with. When they count out on a whole lamb, they will vote them out. Simple. So my family, I tell you plenty thank you for your listening pleasure and your watchful pleasure. Me na Mahmoud Kanu, known as CK Mahmoud from Kony and commonly called Salomon on phone. This great program they take place on the SLD TV, Sierra Leone Diaspora Television. Thank you very much for watching.